Hey guys, welcome back. For this video, I have 3 quick and easy but super cute Dollar Tree Easter DIYs to share with you all. So I am just going to jump right into it. For this first project, I'm using this high cloche dome from Dollar Tree, and I wasn't really a fan of the color on the bottom, like the base, so I decided to go in with this color Cashmere from Heirloom Traditions Paint Company, and I gave that base 2 coats of paint, 2 pretty solid coats of paint. I just wanted to make sure I covered up that brown color really well. I then went in with some brown Waverly wax and just kind of gave it some like a distressed type of look. I just went in here and there with the brown, and then I smushed it in with the cashmere paint just to blend everything together. I originally didn't paint the middle of that base because I thought I was going to cover it completely, but I do go back in and kind of distress it as well just to blend everything together. Next, I went in with one of these golden eggs from Dollar Tree, and I took some Mod Podge and then these gold leaf sheets and flakes. I thought I was going to use the flakes, but I ended up just using the sheets instead. So I just took my Mod Podge and kind of covered, each area of the egg little by little and just placed those gold leaf sheets on it. I was doing this all simultaneously, and everything just kind of kept coming off. Like, this paper disintegrates really easily. It's very like finicky, it's hard to work with. So towards the end, I just started doing a little piece at a time and then blow drying it to let it dry completely, and then would go to the next section, and that ended up working a lot better for me, so much better. I do like some of the original eggs showing, but I think that's better for a different DIY. For this one, I just had in mind that I wanted a really solid gold looking egg, so I made sure to cover the entire thing with that gold leaf. Next, I took out some onion grass and some Spanish moss, which are both from Dollar Tree, and I took that moss and just kind of placed it on the middle to see, how much I needed and whatnot. Then I just trimmed up the grass. I was interested in like the top of the grass rather than the bottom. It's just a little bit thinner, and it has that grass look. So then I just glued the moss onto the middle of the base and trimmed up the edges, and then I just glued that little gold egg down and started gluing the onion grass just around the egg. I wanted to give this the effect that like the egg was hidden in tall grass. It's like mysterious, it's rare and like mystical type of look. Then I took these stickers from Dollar Tree as well, and they are stickers, so I needed like a solid back. I just took some poster board and placed that sticker on there, and then just used my scissors and X-Acto knife to, cut around the shape of that sticker. I then took a toothpick and just glued that to the back, and then I went in with my Cricut machine and printed out the words Happy Easter on some permanent vinyl. Super cute. I just love the brown background with the black wording and the cursive font. I originally glued the little picket sign on the front, but I then moved it to the back because I wanted the egg to be the focal point of this project, and if the sign was in the front, it was just hiding the egg a little bit. But this is how that one turned out, and I am obsessed, you guys. I think it is so cute. I just really love the color of that gold egg, and then you have the grass that kind of just, it just goes every which way. There's no perfect or like rhyme or reason to it, and it just has a little sign in the back that says Happy Easter. So quick, so easy, but super cute. For the next project, I went in with this large craft bunny from Dollar Tree, and I will be using a mix of these colors. It's Cashmere from the Heirloom Traditions Paint Co., Mineral and Steel from Waverly. So I just started by giving the bunny an all-over coat of white paint. I mean, it's already white, but I just wanted to take away from that styrofoam type of look and give it a more chalky finish. I then go in with the steel color from Waverly and kind of just blotch that all over. And then I go back in with my paintbrush that I used for the white paint and just mix that in and blotch it, but you don't fully mix everything. The look I'm going for this bunny is kind of a like cemented or like statue looking type of bunny. So you just kind of want to have it, have all these colors mixed together, but not fully mixed. After I had the steel and the white combo together, I then went in with the mineral and just did the same thing. I blotched it all over, and then I mixed it in with my the paintbrush that I was using for the white color. And I just kind of did this like you know, back and forth. I went in with a little steel color, then some white, then the mineral again, and so forth. And I just kept doing this until I was really happy with the look and the texture that the bunny had. Like I said, I was going for more of like a statuesque type of looking bunny. So I just did this while using the ears as like a, a little holder, I guess. So everything I did to the body, once it was dry, I just did the same exact thing to the ears. And looking back, I probably could have gone a little bit more heavy-handed on the steel color to darken it up a little bit, but I'm still really happy with the way it turned out. After that, I went in with this trifle container from Dollar Tree as well, and then I just went in with some more of that Spanish moss, and I filled up the container about 3/4 of the way. I wanted it to be pretty full, but not like full to the top, so I left about, you know, a 1/2 inch to 1 inch gap at the top. I then took these carrots from Dollar Tree. I took 3 of them and some jute twine, and I just started wrapping those up and added a cute little bow at the top. It's kind of like a little carrot parcel or a little package. I think it's super cute. So then I just took that bunny and placed it in the middle and then placed the carrots right next to it. Then I just picked out some floral pieces that I thought worked really well together. You have yellow, purple, whites, greens, and I just started placing those all around the bunny, and here is how it turned out. Oh my goodness, you guys. Totally, totally cute. And did you see how easy and simple, quick that was? And the best part about this one, I feel like, is I didn't use any hot glue. I just had to paint a little bit and just place everything in. That way I could change this piece out for other seasons, other holidays. I just like being able to have that option to choose and not have to tear things apart because I glued them in, you know. But seriously, I love the way this one turned out. The texture, the colors, so beautiful. Alright, so we have already made it to the 3rd project. How cool is that, you guys? These projects are just so quick and easy, but seriously so cute. So I went in with this sign from Dollar Tree, which is a new sign to me. You'll have to let me know down below if you've seen it already. But I picked a couple of these up, and I really like the wording on it. It says "This is us," so I just tried to pry that off as best I could without breaking it. I did break it, but I think I can still salvage it to use it for a different DIY. So I pried that off and just sanded down the back just to make everything nice and smooth. I then took this placemat from Dollar General. I just really liked the pattern on this placemat. I mean, I tried some like tissue paper and some scrapbook paper before I decided on using this placemat, and just nothing was working with like the vision that I had in my mind. So I ended up going with this, and I really love how it turned out. So after I had everything cut, you know, where I needed it to be, I just took my hot glue and I just started gluing it onto that backing of the sign. And then I just took that white cashmere paint again and I started painting the frame. I originally was going to leave the frame the color that it was. I really liked it, but once I put the backing, you know, back into it, I just didn't like the contrast of colors together. So I decided to paint it white. And then again, I went in with the brown Waverly wax and just started distressing it up. I feel like this type of technique, it adds to that like farmhouse look, and it's just a personal preference of mine. But if you guys like your solid white or you liked the natural color better, by all means, paint it whatever color your heart desires. I just really like this like distressed antique type of feel. So once that was all painted, I just went in with these smaller craft bunnies from Dollar Tree, and I just took out one of those. Again, it's already white, but it has that styrofoam look, and I just want to take away from that. So I started by painting it in the color cashmere again, just all over, and then I went in with the brown Waverly again and just kind of distress it in its areas that are like its creases, so like its ears, its eyes, its arm area, its tail, just to really define its look, I guess. And here you can see its eyes are a little bit dark, so I did go back and lighten those up because I didn't want it to be, you know, looking like a zombie bunny or something. So it looks a lot better here at the end when I lighten its eye area up. So then I just put the backing back into that frame, and then I took this metal sign from Dollar Tree that says bunny. I then took my hot glue and went over each of the individual letters. I let the glue harden because I wanted it to act as like a riser for this sign. And then I went over with some fresh hot glue and then I placed it onto the sign. This way it gives it more of like a 3D type of effect rather than being flush with the back of the sign. It kind of looks like it's popping off the sign. Next, I just glued in the bunny, and then again I went in with some florals that I really liked. And here is how that one turned out, you guys. My goodness, so cute. I am totally obsessed with this one. Here you can see what I mean by the words kind of popping off of the background rather than being flush. I personally just kind of like that 3D effect to it, just another added really cute characteristic. Alright guys, well, if you've been here for a while, then you know what time it is. It's a walkthrough time. I just like to give you guys another look at the projects I made throughout the video in different lighting and like a different setting. But seriously, this golden egg, how cute. I really love the like mystical, rare type of look it has. And then this cute little bunny in the trifle container. I can't get enough. I love the texture of the bunny. I really love the choice of florals that I chose to put together. You have the purple and the yellow, which those colors always go really well together. You have a little pop of orange, and then with the greenery, I absolutely love this one. You guys will definitely have to let me know down below which one is your favorite. Do you love them all? Because I definitely think I love them all. It's so hard to choose. This little bunny sign, absolutely so cute too. And all these projects, like I mentioned, so quick and easy, so simple, but I think they turned out super cute, so you'll have to let me know what you think. Also, if you're still here, leave me a carrot emoji down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.